Hi, this is Peter Dykes, Clairvoyant here, and I'm from Spiritually Guide Me. And I'm getting ready now for a busy year coming up with my spiritual and psychic events. And they start to really kick in at the end of September. So I'm actually working with a network, and I'm also booking in some of my own events as well. So it's definitely going to be an interesting and busy year ahead coming up. Now, this is how I kind of work in my events. So I call them straight away a psychic and spiritual show. So first off is I might connect with you on a psychic level. And if I'm picking things up on a psychic level around you, I tend to be picking up things sort of going on in your life now, generally, perhaps to do with family, friendships, work, career, business, financial, whatever it may be. And then we see to see where that leads and takes us. But then after that, spirit might want come knocking on the door, as I call it, and then I'll bring a spiritual energy through and talk about that. Or I might come to you straight away with spirit. But as you can see, there is a difference between psychic and spirit. But then sometimes I always say, and the spiritualists will probably shoot me for saying this, but is it all the same energy? Because we say it's psychic, but where am I getting it from? Am I picking up on your energy? Am I picking up on your life path? Or is spirit tell me about it, but they just don't want to come through and show their face, but they just want to talk about you? And see, this is the thing, you see, we presume it's a certain energy or it's a certain way and it's not spirit, but we just don't know. Because, like I say, spirit might not want to show themselves, but they just want to come through and they just tell me things to tell you because it's important to you to acknowledge it, or for me to acknowledge it, to say you're on the right path, or this is going to be exciting or interesting or beneficial. So don't just sometimes dismiss what's coming through as if to say it isn't spirit, because it could well be very spirit. Now, with spirit, they'll come through in certain ways with me. So I, as an energy, can sort of hear, see, feel, and sense. The only gift I haven't really had, and who knows, I might get it some point in the future, is I don't get the sense of smell. Like say somebody can sense a type of cigarette that somebody smoked, or their perfume, aftershave, things like that. But who knows? Maybe one day I may surprise myself. And also, in the very beginning of the show, I am meditating as well to bring spirit close to me. And they all tend to come rushing through with their messages straight away. They should wait for me to get up and be ready to work to come through. But oh no, they want to bombard me. And it's always been that way with me. It's almost like I've got this antenna. And as soon as I start to press the button, it's like, that's it, bang, I'm switched on, and they all come rushing through. And that's great. I can't knock it how spirit wants to work with me. I have to work with them, not the other way around. Okay, so they come rushing through to me. So I don't forget them. I've got what I call my spirit board, my whiteboard, and I write all these messages and connections down very briefly on them. And then as I then start to connect with you in the audience, I will look at certain ones and start to bring them through and see where we kind of go with it. And that's how basically my shows work. Also, something I am making some changes this year as well. I've decided I'm not going to do any more private readings at the end of the show. But what I am going to do is give you more time of me. So if you've got to rush off, I appreciate that. It'll be thank you for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you again. But if not, you can come up to me after and perhaps have another quick message with me or ask me some questions, and I'll gladly go and have a nice conversation with you. So I'm basically giving you extra time of me for absolutely free, my free time. Because in other words, what I'm saying is 9 o'clock we should be finished, but I'm quite happy to stay over an extra hour and give you that extra time. And sometimes that's nice. And I've decided that is such a better way to utilize my time instead of booking one or two in for a private reading and charging an extortionate price. I've just decided I just don't want to do that no more. I want to give you value for money. I want to give you my time, my energy, and if I can help resolve something or give you a connection very briefly and quickly before I go on to the next person, in case there's quite a few people waiting for me, that would be nice for me. It's nice for you, and it's like you go home way that you've got something, some kind of validation or information, and it's nice for you, and that's what makes me happy. So I've decided this, so I'm changing things. It's all going to be about you. So I'm looking forward to meeting you wherever you may be. I'm looking forward to seeing how this year grows and progresses. And I'm also picking up a few tricks the way I want to present myself in my shows, and hopefully, you'll like my new kind of way of working. But like everything else, trial and error, sometimes things take a little time to bed in. So I've got some new ideas, new things up my sleeve, and hopefully you're going to enjoy them, and we're going to see what works and what you like and what you don't like. And what you don't like, we perhaps won't do again, but we'll bring some positive things in. But I think you're going to like the changes, the way I present myself, and I'm quite excited to see what you're going to think. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all. So have a great year, happy new year, and let's have a prosperous year, and let's all be spiritual and be nice to each other. So thank you. Bye-bye.